I just want to say one or two things at the outset before I just make a comment or two. I want to congratulate my colleague Tom Clonan for moving the legislation, and I know how heartfelt his position is, and indeed I think it's a reasonable proposition that I personally know no member of this House who is not with you on this, and for whom this is not a very real issue. And I, in fact, know of no family, including my own and every family in the country, who is not affected by this issue. So it's not something abstract, and we congratulate you on bringing it forward. I also want to recognise Minister Rabbitte for her absolute commitment in this area. We have a very active disability group, parents in Cavan, and you're aware of that. And you've met them at my request and the request of my colleagues on a number of occasions, and no later than 10 days ago. And we had an excellent meeting with you. And what was very impressive on that day is that you brought in Enable Ireland to the meeting, and you sought commitments and specific actions on the day. And I salute you for that. And I want to salute that parent grouping in Cavan. It would bring tears to a stone to meet them and to listen to what they go through. And they're just a wonderful group. Now, I know that my colleague, Senator Siri Carney, has put forward my party position with both empathy and great clarity and great ability. And I would have been like to be here for the entire debate, but we had a debate at my committee on Foreign Affairs and Defence this evening, an issue that's very important there too, and I couldn't avoid that. And it too is particularly relevant to people, but this is the bigger issue. I just would say that the Leader of the House has explained that we on this side completely support the bill. I'm a teacher by background, I'm a parent of 3 children. I look at anyone with normal empathy, normal knowledge of the world supports this and wants action here. And what I think is shocking is that we have the waiting lists, and the Minister will agree. What's shocking is that when you do get the assessment and you get your template or your programme for proposed actions, that they're not taking place in real time. And that's shocking, and that needs addressing. And that came up at our last meeting, and it will keep coming up. We need very speedy assessments. I think that's improving, but then we need the follow-up actions, and that's our position. Now, the Leader of the House explained that Minister O'Gorman, Roderick O'Gorman, who is, to be very fair, I think anyone will know he's a regular visitor to this House. He's a really sincere, committed minister, like he's for real and he works very hard. And he has requested time on this. I think we have to take his good faith here. And I think we also, as the Leader said, should have a constant monitoring of this. And it should become a perennial thing. It would be wonderful if through the initiative of Tom Clonan and others, this Senate was remembered as the one that totally focused on disability issues in a very major on it, apart from the other day-to-day issues. And I'd like to see that. So all that I want to re-echo the fact that we're completely in support of the motion. I want to some way ask you to have a bit of confidence in Minister O'Gorman. He's not from my party, so I'm not on a partisan rant. He's objectively a decent man who is committed to his ministry and is very, very hard-working. I think nobody, in fairness, that can't be taken from him. And I think if he's looking for time, I think we have to take him on his word and monitor it. And if there's no action in a few months, we will come back and change the situation and pass, and object then. So I'm asking you to look at it in that way, as uniting the House behind the issue and giving the Minister the time to respond with Minister Rabbitte and monitoring it in a very consistent way. Thank you.